What's good, Rikin here, and on today's video, I want to talk about how I made $3,000 in 3 days as a high schooler. So, flashback to 2015, I was a senior in high school and it was my spring semester. I wanted to run for national vice president of this business organization called DECA. I needed about $3,500 to run this campaign. Now, I'd gotten donations and raised some money in a few different ways, but the big thing is I did not want my parents or my school or my friends to have to chip in for this. And I really want to be able to make this money on my own. And that's where this came. I realized I need to raise about $3,000 on my own to raise this campaign. Now, here I was, a senior in high school, didn't have a job, and need to raise a lot of money quickly. So what did I do? Sold drugs. No, I'm kidding. I did not sell drugs. Don't do drugs, kids. Stay in school. Don't do drugs. Have safe sex. I don't know. All the good stuff. But no, what I did was found a little need that was out there and started a business around it. So I noticed around that time, a lot of people were buying these portable power banks. They were kind of popular. You'd see them in airports and in magazines. In fact, I have them right here. One of these things. Remember these things? Yeah. Back then, you could buy them in airports for like $30 or so. But I found out that you could buy these things on Alibaba or AliExpress, which is kind of like the Chinese Amazon, where you can buy lots of stuff straight from the factory for pretty cheap. So I went out there. I knew these things cost like $2 a pop to buy, including shipping. And I realized I could make some good money that way. So what I did is I went out there and reached out to not just all the people I knew directly, but I reached out to a bunch of other schools and said, hey, do you guys want to raise money for your soccer tournaments, your DECA field trips, your trips to state, your trips to nationals? Well, if you guys need to raise money, I've got the perfect solution for you. Now, this worked out really well, not just because it was a good alternative, but that was the year that due to a number of laws in Illinois, they'd stopped the sale of food and candy bars as fundraisers. So back in the day, we would just sell candy bars and donuts and popcorn and stuff on school to raise money. But you couldn't do that anymore. So all these clubs and organizations on campus were looking for a way to raise money. So I reached out to all of them and said, hey, look, I'll sell you these power banks for $5 a pop. You can go out and sell them to other kids, their parents, for $15 a piece. Really, it's a great model for you guys. And not only will I give you the power banks, we'll put it in some nice, packaging, which we had done, and it's not the best packaging. There's still some typos on here somewhere. We'll put in some nice packaging. We'll give you some promotional materials, some brochures, some flyers you can hang up. And all of a sudden, we were in business. I reached out to about 45 to 50 schools in one weekend. And of that, about 10 of them came back to me and said they were interested. Of that, I think 4 or 5 of them actually went ahead and bought, 100 or 200 chargers from me. And that's how we were really in business, because I sold all these chargers for $5 a piece to a school. I bought them for about $2 a piece, which made at a $3 profit per margin per unit. And I sold about 1,000 of these to a bunch of different schools. And that's how I paid my way for this whole campaign. Long story short, I didn't win the campaign, and this business really didn't go anywhere. Now, one of the big things I realized was when you have a cause, people are willing to support it. When you have a cause and a story behind a business, people are willing to support it. But I think the big takeaway for anyone who's in high school today is if you're looking to make money, think outside the job of McDonald's. Think outside the couple of jobs you can think of. You don't have to drive Uber. You don't have to do Postmates. You don't have to get a job at a retail store that you absolutely hate. If you need to, that's okay. But there's also other ways to just find a need and fill it. There's so many things. Figure out what are kids buying today. I mean, there was a point in time where it was baseball cards, and there's a point in time where it was things like this. And this is just one of the many examples of things I bought and sold in high school. I remember when iPods were a big thing. My friend had been jailbreaking iPods for people, and there was a business right there. I remember I was able to just go around to garage sales. I bought like speakers and things like that, which I buy for like $2 or $5. And I would sell them off to people. And I remember trading a set of speakers I bought for $4. I swear, $4. And I traded that for an iPod Touch from Rikin. So there's tons of opportunities to make money like that. If you're a high schooler, again, think outside your typical crappy burger flipping job, because unless you have a passion for flipping burgers, I guess, there's a lot of other cool ways to make money. So there you have it. I hope that video helped. If it did, please go ahead, like, comment, subscribe. Feel free to reach out to me with any questions. And if you guys enjoy these little personal finance, entrepreneurial videos, please go ahead and let me know so I can keep making more of them. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys on the next one.